This is Haley Esch's video interview for Cercle des Langues. My name is Haley. I'm 24 years old. I'm from Canada, and I grew up in a city near Toronto called Kitchener. I moved to Paris in March 2017, and I have been here ever since. I enjoy volunteering in my free time with the American Cathedral in Paris and the American Church in Paris. We prepare meals for underhoused and low-income individuals, and we serve them as well. I really love teaching English because I love to see people learn. I really like to help them advance in their careers and improve their language skills for vacations, for talking to friends, for talking to family. I like to help them achieve their language goals. And I'm really interested in languages myself. I'm starting to learn Italian, and of course, I'm about intermediate in French. I've been teaching English for 2 years this May, so just over 2 years now, and I love it. I have had in total over 50 students in the 2 years that I've been teaching. I teach all ages, from babies to retirees. My youngest student was 8 months old when I started with her. I just read to her in English, and she's now 2.5. I still teach her. My oldest student was probably around 73 years old, and I've taught all ages and levels in between, from A1 to C2, from 3-year-olds to 50-year-olds, everything in between, and I really enjoy it. I enjoy all ages, although I have a soft spot for children, admittedly. I typically do one-on-one lessons, although sometimes I do take 2 or 3 students at a time at a reduced rate. And I have done a few online lessons during the lockdown. But typically I prefer to do in-person lessons, as do my students, so I will go to their homes and give them private lessons. So it's more comfortable for them, they can be corrected in real time, and it's just a better learning environment, I find. So my methodology mostly employs books and videos, exercises, and sometimes games for the children. So it's a very natural, easygoing learning process, but if the student wants something a bit more structured, I will offer more exercises, more grammar-based things. It all depends on what they want. And then others prefer to simply have conversation. So I will bring a set of questions, some very basic, some more thought-provoking, and we just have a natural, daily, everyday conversation like we would with any other English speaker. So my strengths as a teacher would be my adaptability to each student and each situation, and my kindness as a teacher and as a person, or so I've heard. And my weaknesses are certainly being too kind sometimes and not strict enough. So I do need to be careful to correct each time a student makes a mistake, because it's necessary for improvement. They want and need to improve, and so I need to be there to correct them and tell them things that a native English speaker would know. Only they would know, not necessarily a second language learner. And I am available for a full-time position. I do currently have some students who I teach in the evening, but as long as I give them some warning, I can adjust my schedule to teach full-time with Cercle des Langues, and I would absolutely love to do that. I do not have a degree. I did study at the University of Ottawa in Ottawa, Canada for 2 years, and my major was psychology. The first year, I had a joint major of psychology and linguistics, so I did learn a little bit about languages, but I ended up going solely for psychology because it was more interesting to me. And I do have a TEFL basic certificate, teaching English as a foreign language. It was a 40-hour online course that I took, and I obtained the certificate for that in June 2017. I can legally work in France, yes. I have a visa profession libérale, So I have freelance status here, and I'm currently undergoing renewal for a 2-year card, possibly 4 years. So that would come in July, and I would be okay and legal to work for another 2 years from then. Thank you very much for your consideration, and I hope that you enjoyed the answers to my questions. Thank you.